gets on a roll. You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
And that one's good, Irving.
You know, it looks like they've recalibrated their approach away from trying the three ball.
Now, they started out pretty slow from downtown, so I think this is the right adjustment. Try to get the ball inside, go to something new.
Here's Iguodala, and it's blocked by Love. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 5th rebound in this one. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left here in the second. And here's Iguodala outside. But he stays with it. It's Curry outside. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 20 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
They've got Barbosa. Harrison Barnes is out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Livingston. And it's Holiday in the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Irving passes to Love. Takes a 3. Irving can't get it to go.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Another miss by Holiday. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
That's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Here's LeBron. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. The Cavaliers have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. The drive by James, and that one is hammered home.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Kevin Love, an incredible rebound. And it seems Stevie's brought that same desire and tenacity to his overall development as a player.
Yeah, his commitment to his conditioning has been big. His development with his three-point shooting, constantly working on his game, and he's become one of the big stars in this league by putting in the time and effort.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Irving. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got 18 points.
Talk about a terrific stroke. I mean, the defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep was not going in.
Well, they know he's a great shooter, so they still have to get out there and challenge, despite the fact that he's so deep with that shooting range.
And you talk about that internal drive and desire for Kevin Love. You see it from his physique to his skills, and most of all in his video game numbers, which are even more eye-popping than his real numbers.
Good point, Clark. Very, very good point. Curry kicks to Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And I think as much as desire, Love's understanding of the game plays a big role in his success. He knows where to be on the court, but also what he needs to do off the court to put himself in position to be successful. How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
The 3. Rebounded by Bogut.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Curry attacking. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's Curry with the drive. Mozgov with the block.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. He lobs it up. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Here's James. So on the floor for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Smith. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Mozgov in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he gets it to go. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Well, few would have predicted back when Kevin Love was drafted 5th out of UCLA in 2008 that he'd become the superstar player we see today. He's transformed his body and expanded his game year after year.
Barnes is checked in for Lee. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And it's Iguodala missing. And talk about the physical transformation for Kevin Love. Leaner, quicker, and stronger.
Yeah, credit yoga and Pilates. He's trying to be the very best he can be, and he's putting in the work to do that so it actually helped him more at the defensive end. Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
Barnes dishes to Thompson. Good on the three-point shot.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Irving kicks to James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 36 points for LeBron.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked. Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
They grab their own miss. Curry passes to Thompson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
Clark, if you were trying to craft in your imagination the ideal flawless basketball player, you'd have a hard time doing much better than LeBron James.
The 21st century version of the best video game player ever, and also happens to be the best real game player ever too. I mean, one of them anyway. That's why Eric Spoelstra, the coach, called him 1 through 5, and that's a perfect way to describe LeBron James.
And for LeBron, has he reached his peak? He says he's still a relative newcomer to working down on the block, and that's one area he's continuing to improve, developing moves and then counter moves against post defense. He's capable of making that shot, but I'd really like to see him take it to the hoop there.
Not wasting any time in taking the shot and knocking it down. James has got 43 points. Curry attacking. Great D that time from Love.
And for LeBron, he said he didn't enjoy posting up earlier in his career, but as his command on the low block has improved, he's gotten more comfortable with it. And I think now it's something that he really relishes.
Back to Curry. Passes it to Thompson. Kicks it to Curry. From deep. Good on the shot. Curry's got 23.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And it's Love missing. Warriors trail by 14. It's Iguodala with the drive. Love grabs the board. Well, Cleveland shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. A statement victory for the Cavaliers.
It's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for James. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got. Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Thompson from long range. Again, the miss by Thompson. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch. This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might